Hello everyone, you are welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Victoria and today we are live at Clean Mix Recording Studio with a season award-winning music producer, engineer Gbade Adetisola. He recently released an album titled Between Us Two, and we are here to talk about the album. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Victoria and it's nice seeing you, sir. Alright, so we are here to talk about the album Between Us Two. The first question is, how did the album come about and what does the title reveal?
Okay. Between Us Two is a personal conversation and it started in 2019. It's I just wanted to reveal my heart and my own personal experience and just put it out there, and that's why I titled it Between Us Two. I didn't really care about who is listening, who is interested, but this is just between me and God. And I started recording it in 2019, and of course one thing led to another. I didn't release the album, but this year I was able to release it. And of course this year I added more tracks. It was supposed to be an EP. I started with 4 tracks, then I made it 5, I made it 6, then I made it 10. It's full of a number of genres that really different from one another. Like okay, there's an opening with a psalm. Then there's the first track that says Gbade, and Gbade is it can be, you can look at Gbade in 2 forms. You can look at it from the aspect of God showing up in your life. Gbade means when He shows up. The song says when God shows up, He shows up big, changing your story to glory. And they say like when God arrives, He has arrived. Everybody will know that God has arrived in your life. You can't really hide it. The second one is Dance in the Battle, and this one is personal to me too, because most of the times you've prayed, you've done everything, but it was this scripture that God done on me where it says the Lord will fight my battle and I will hold my peace, and I was just like, oh, okay, which means I don't really need to, I just need to be thankful and just appreciate God. So the Dance in the Battle is also an upbeat track which focuses on holding our peace when God is at the battle. We don't, our own is just to trust Him and be behind Him and just be happy and be hopeful that in this battle you've already won. So all you need to do is to just keep thanking God. I said 2 years. In those 2 years I was making, okay, we had one session where I had my guys, I can show you the picture later, where I had my guys, all the guys that we worked together for like 15 years. Some of the guys I've mentored musically, and I brought all of them together. We came here, we did that recording here, and that was December 2019. That was the first recording. We recorded 4 tracks at that time, and then I was doing overdubs. I was adding, more vocals and everything, and then later I was listening to some of the tracks. I said, okay, I think I need to feature someone, Then I spoke to my friend who runs a label where Sisioma is, and he said, okay, I can come, and we had some talks, and I went to Lagos. We recorded Sisioma. Of course, that track was a finished track, so I just removed a part and Sisioma came in and did a part. The same thing for Free by the Name was part of the songs that we recorded in 2019, and I spoke with Minister Dunsin Oyekon. It actually took him 6 months before we recorded his track. I had to go and meet him in Abuja. at the end of the day because he's very, very busy, getting him down. And the first time he had the track, he said, like you've done all the what do you want me to do again? You finish the track. And of course, by the time he put his voice, you see there's, you see the difference too. And I'm grateful for people like him for coming on board the recording. Of course, I couldn't finish the track because I had a lot of other things. You have to satisfy the people that you're working with too, and many other things. And sometimes as a producer, you will overdo your work. You feel like okay, checking potato, and you go back, forth and back. You want it to be perfect, and that's why it has, I just wanted it to be perfect, and I'm happy at the results and the testimonies I've been getting since it's been out. I watch Netflix. And I sleep when I'm not doing anything that relates to ministry or to songs, to writing. That's what I do. I don't watch football. I don't know Manchester or whatever. Oh yeah, by next week I'm going to make the hard copies. It's actually funny. People were calling me and asking for CDs. I say, Mommy, this is 2021 now. We are not really buying. Say, we need CDs, so we need. I say, okay, we'll make CDs for you guys. So we'll make some CDs. I'm not making plenty CDs like in those days. We'll go to Nira and make 10,000 CDs. Maybe I'll just make like 200, and I'll sell it at the premium price for and it will be on all platforms very soon. It's still on AudioMac as I'm speaking. By the middle of July it will be everywhere, including the CDs. I'm actually okay with whatever. Actually, I'm not teaching any of my children anything. I just want them to pick whatever they want to pick. I make sure, when they come here, the drums is there, the keyboard is there. If you show any interest, that is the most important thing, because when I started out, I was interested. It is up till now, it is the interest and the passion that drives me. So if you force a child to say, you must learn piano, you must learn the drums, he might not really be interested in it. And at the end of the day, it might be a failure because it doesn't have the passion from the onset. So I want to see where their passion lies and help them get it. I believe parents should not really, because you are a doctor, you don't want your child to be a doctor, an architect, your child must be an architect. Let them discover themselves, and you have to leave the table, leave it open, let them choose. Of course, you also create an enabling environment for them where they can actually explore a number of things. Well, there's this saying, I don't know if some people will be okay with it, but there's a saying that says go big or go home. And when I say go big, I'm not saying I'm not just saying go and blow. I'm saying everything that you need to put into it like 100%. A lot of us, we want God to bless the work of our hands, but we are not really putting in enough. You see, the people that are getting results, they put in a lot. That's why I say go big or go home. If you are not ready for this, you are not ready. If you are ready, put in everything.